Well, happy Friday to you, Shenandoah. This Sunday, June 21, is Father's Day. And a shout out to all of the dads. And not only is it Father's Day, but we are calling it Family Sunday here at Shenandoah. What we're doing is kind of combining Mother's Day back in May, where we weren't having services in person, to today, and combining that with the baby dedication. So it's going to be a wonderful, wonderful day. Please make sure that you're here in either the 9 o'clock or the 12 o'clock services. You know, speaking of fathers, I'll be speaking along those lines this Sunday. Let me just read you my text. Hebrews 12, verse 9. Furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we gave them reverence. Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits and live? The first father there was lowercase, speaking of an earthly dad. The second mention of father is uppercase, capitalized, our heavenly Father. And we'll be talking to you about fathers and the Father, and it's just going to be a great day. Just want to give that little bit to you to be chewing on until Sunday. And then let me say, today is the last day of Vacation Bible School. Boy, it's been a great week. I hope that your children have been taking advantage of all of these great opportunities, and I hope that you have been sharing these opportunities as well, maybe with other kids or other family members that you know even around the country. And so 10 o'clock this morning will be the last Vacation Bible School from Seeing Truth Ministries. Let me say a word to the men, if I might. Tomorrow will be the Saturday morning prayer meeting at 8:30, and obviously you just need to go on with the phone number there and the audio code that's given to you. I would love for many more men to jump on that and be a part of that. We will be starting our in-person Saturday prayer meetings on July 11, so just so you know that. And then lastly, I'd like to ask you, or lastly for the men, ask you about mowing. We are in need of a few more men to jump on the monthly rotation. Would you please see Greg Trumpauer maybe this Sunday if you can help? We could also use someone to come and do a little extra weed eating. Look, we have 30 plus acres here that we've got to take care of and maintain. It takes a lot of men to do so. Would you do your part, please? I'm asking you to give that a little consideration. Now, lastly, let me talk to you about the month of July. You've heard me kind of begin talking about a bigger reopening, and I feel like some of you are a little bit scared about that. We are not throwing caution to the wind. What we're going to do is take a very measured approach, just like we have been doing since May through the months of June, and now as we get into July. Our first main Sunday morning service will be at 10:45 on July the 5th. All right, so that'll be the first step in this new reopening of the month. We'll also start our Wednesday night 7 o'clock services and then our Sunday evening services in July 2. Here's how that's going to work. What we're going to do is we're going to open up the balcony. Up to now, we've only had the main floor. So what that's going to do is give us extra seating throughout the entire sanctuary. So what that means is we can still social distance, meaning, as our governor has requested in church, every other pew, and we're still going to be checking temperatures as everyone is coming in. We just feel like that's still a good barometer that someone is not ill. However, in July, we're going to start allowing you to choose your own seats. Up to this point, we've had ushers that have been taking you to places, and we want you to, look, you've understood the procedures now. There have been about 350 of you that have made your way back at least to one of these services, and we know that because of registration. And we want all of you to know that it's still safe, it's very sanitized. We won't have to do it quickly after a 9 o'clock to an 11 o'clock service. Obviously, between the morning and the evening, there'll be plenty of time to get everything clean and sanitized. But you know the procedure. You can kind of see how things have been working. And because we're opening up the balcony, there's many, many, many more pews for us to take advantage of seating. So I'll leave 3 words with you. Number 1, we can still do this smart. Number 2, we can still do this safe. But thirdly, and probably most importantly, we can do this spiritual. It's time for everybody to find their way back to the house of God. Sunday morning, 10:45 on that first Sunday of July, be a great day for you to come. It's going to be a patriotic service. We're going to be waving the flag and thanking God for America. Going to have a picnic that day too. I'll be talking to you about that, how we'll do that. It's outdoors, very social distance. It's going to be a lot of fun. Not sharing food. Everyone's going to bring their own picnic lunch. But look, folks, we've got to get back to the house of God. We've got to get back to some normalcy of church, and we can do that safe. We can do it safe, but it's going to have to be spiritual. You're going to have to want to return to the house of God. I'm asking you to do that, and just make your decision right now. In fact, why don't you right now go to the website and register for this coming Sunday at 9 or at 11. It's been a great time for us to share together, although we've had a lot of obstacles to jump over. We're traversing and navigating through this together, and I hope that you have been on board, will continue to be on board. All right, have a great day, and we will see you on Sunday.